What's up, guys? Welcome to content you've never seen on this channel. Are you ready? That was it. That's the take. Put that shit in the video. Keep it in. I have an album, and it's on the way, and it's probably gonna come out in like July, whatever month after. I don't know. Summer 2025. There's the album covers right there. You should be excited because this album, let me tell you, it's going to be generation. Anyway, I'm going to stop plugging. Guitar is something that I've been learning since I was a very small kid, and I've always been kind of inspired by it. It's something that I kind of find comfort in. I really enjoy playing it, and I feel like my goal since I got into real music, in brackets hip hop and rap. No, I'm kidding. I'm genre fluid. Did I just create that? Whoa. Whoa. Since I got into like rap and hip hop, I always wanted to like kind of put my own little spin on things. And I feel like my own kind of little spin is like, I really love like brass instruments and like guitar, but guitar is something that I can play, right? I've got it right here, like, so why not put it into hip hop? And man, I'm not gonna lie, you'll hear it in a couple weeks or I don't know, it might already be out by now, but it's good. It sounds pretty good. But either way, I feel like whenever I used to see like one of my favorite guitarists do like a piece of work on their instrument, and I go, oh my god, I want to be like that. You go on the internet and like you can't, sometimes you can't find anything, and that is probably one of the most depressing moments that I've, those moments, right? It's sad. So I thought I'd come forth out of my cave that I've been making this album in and give you a little bit of guitar tutorial, right? The two songs that I'm coming to you live with, not live, but with today, are called No Cameras and the Hometown Cowboys. I just thought I'd hop on here, play a little bit of guitar for you, Marty music style. Let's get it going. Okay, so I don't know if you've noticed, but you've moved. Fuck, I feel like Marshmallow right now. Okay, so before we get started with any of this, right? This is a me kind of tutorial. Number one, I have this calculator, so look that up and bear with me. Number two, I'd never do tutorials, so this is not going to be your traditional tutorial. And number three, let me give you a tip first, right? I don't know what this whole pointing thing is about. It's just because my head's not in frame. I can't really like make eye contact. Okay, so whenever people start playing the guitar, they're always like, man, what are the notes? And let me tell you the notes real quick and give you a little easy way to remember them. So you got elephants and donkeys grow big ears. Isn't that fun? That's just fun, isn't it? And then so you've got the E string, elephants, A string, and D string, donkeys, G string, grow, B string, big, E string, ears. Yeah, there you go. And I am in tune, so you're gonna want to be in tune. Just find a tuner. You've got this. There are some apps. You know, I don't need to tell you to do that. You probably know how to play the guitar, man. And you're gonna want to start. I know. You guys are gonna get mad when I say this. You might love it. I love bar chords, but I've spoiled it. It's a bar chord, but it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like this. So you're gonna want to bar your pointy finger. We're gonna go with pointy finger over the entirety of the 5th fret, and you're gonna want to get your middle finger and you're gonna want to put it on the 6th fret of the B string, and then you're gonna want to get your ring finger here and you're gonna want to put it on the 7th fret of the elephants and D string. So it sounds a bit mental, that first chord, but if you kind of strike it with a bit of gusto, and you can palm mute this as well if you know what palm muting is. That's when you put your palm here in it, just on this little bit of the bridge here. So get used to that. Like, do a little bit of plucking, and you can also just get used to it, basically. Don't ask me the name of the chord because I have absolutely no fucking idea. But I do know the name of this next chord. It's called an E major. Oh, it sounds different, doesn't it? Start off with your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string right here. Then you're going to want to put your ring finger on literally the string right next to it on the same fret. So, and fun fact, this is if you just strum the whole thing, it's an E minor chord. If you want to know, that sounds pretty cool, huh? If you want to know how to, if you want to know how to majorize that, you're going to pay attention to my pointy finger right now. You're going to want to put that on the, you're going to want to put it on the 1st fret of the elephants and donkeys G string. Oh my god, don't donkeys with G strings, let's not do that. Yeah, grow. G is for grow. And so you got that E major chord right there. You remember to pull your fingers nice and squeeze them down on it, just so you got those first 2 chords. And you can do like a little bit of like wacka wacka in the middle. That's a little bit of Jimi Hendrix, and I believe. So you go. So as usually in the song, as I like pull off from this first chord, I do. So I do like a. So what you're gonna want to do is don't press down on the strings. Just kind of like let them glide down till you get to the E major chord. So it's like a. Sounds good, huh? So, and then you're going to want the next chord, because otherwise you're not going to know where to go. And luckily, it just goes back to the beginning. You're going to want to get your pointy finger again, and you're going to want to bar it on that exact on that exact same fret just there. It's the 5th fret. Just bar it across the whole thing. This one is a whole lot easier. You just bar, and then this little finger right here, you see him, little dude? Get your ring finger. Don't do this. Get your ring finger and put it on the 7th fret of the A string. Sounds pretty good, huh? And just make sure you're bridging the gap here. Don't hit any of these strings. And if you've done that all right, it should sound a little bit like this. And then you can do a little bit of. Cool, right? This song was basically, I wanted to combine like Money by Pink Floyd and No More Parties in LA by Kanye and Kendrick when that dude wasn't insane. I'm not talking about Kendrick, he's on a generational run right now, but yeah, I just wanted to combine those 2 songs, so I went a little bit funky on them. And then you want to, towards the 2nd rotation, if you're playing along with the song, you're going to want to do a little bit more stabby bits. So it's like a whacker, whacker, whacker. And you see how I'm taking my ring finger off, so I can just like kind of let this rest on the top of the strings. Again, like I said, don't push it down when you do the like little. So. And you don't want to play it wrong like I just did there. But either way, that's the Hometown Cowboys. That's the chords. That literally goes through the entire thing. And for my advanced players out there, you're going to want to know the key that the song is in. This song is in A minor. Talking of Kendrick. This song is in A minor. And basically, the A minor scale, if you don't know, is just 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8 on these little strings here. So it's like a. Oh, don't slip up. So you got So you got all those notes to play with, basically, and you can, if you get good, you can learn to like noodle around like a, and do like a little bit of a vibrato, like, but anyway, What I did whilst the recording process was going down of that song, I kind of just did a little bit of like noodling. So I did like a... So basically, I recorded guitars in two ears. One's in the right, one's in the left. Left is just doing the chords the whole time, and then the right has little bits where it can go into like a... You know, that kind of thing. So yeah, that is the Hometown Cowboys completely covered. And if you have any queries, you can just watch the video back, man. It's pretty obvious. Okay, so this is the second song, and it is called No Cameras. This, for example, was one of the songs on the album where I literally just noodled, and it kind of just worked, so I kind of just kept it in, and it kind of ended up working really well. So let me run you through it real quick. Where we're going to want to start for this song is on the 14th fret of the D string, Elephants and Donkeys. So keep your ring finger on this little string right here, and then you're going to want to travel to the 12th with your pointy finger, your index finger. So, and then the next note you're going to want to hit is on the string below, on the A string. I don't know whether to say, is that guitar lingo? Is that proper guitar? I don't care. So you're going to want to go to there with your ring finger. And it's pretty easy because this first bit, it kind of just sticks around this little bit here. And then if you want to go further, you take this finger and you go down a fret to the G string. Cool, right. I had a little bit of vibrato to this. I was Hendrix inspired at this point. So the left ear on this track, I believe, is normal, and then the right is Hendrix, or it's the other way around. So I do a lot of that because he did that a lot in Foxy Lady, and that kind of inspired a little bit of this song. So, and then you're gonna want to go back to that root note that you hit at the first little point. So there's two little sections to this basically. So it's the so you're gonna want to repeat that again. So and then you're gonna want to hit this 14th fret again, but on the G string this time. But instead of hitting it, you're gonna want to go do a little bend, like a so. And then hit that 12 again, and then go back to the 14. And then hit it a bit. If you've got the whole thing right now, you should be playing something a little bit like this. And then you're going to want to go back to the original bit that we played for this second rotation. And then when you get to this 14, instead of doing you're going to want to stay on it. And then you're going to want to slide up from the 14th to the, you're going to want to go here to the 16th. So it's, so. And then you're going to want to go up 2 frets again. Actually 3. Scratch that. You're going to want to go 3 frets from here. So, and then pay attention to these little 2 dots next, because it's all on the same string. I don't know why I went up here. So it's, if you got the whole thing, I'll do the first rotation here. And then you're going to go. And that is literally the only bit of guitar and no cameras. Sick! So yeah, let me switch to the other. Hold on. Sick. Okay. Well, there you go. But my face is back. I face my face revealed. Well, there you go. That is everything for those two songs, and I guess I face revealed. And this guy's fucking happy about this guy's happy about it. So yeah, there's that for you. I kind of just wanted to record this video as a little test of like content. I just want to kind of up the levels of content on my YouTube channel. Maybe, I mean, if this goes well, then maybe I want to do some more sort of things like this. And with the album coming out in a couple months, I've got to stay locked in, so it's probably not gonna happen until the album's released. But I don't know, I want to get back into little forms of content and putting things out there on the internet, because I mean, that's the end of the day, that's the only way I'm going to get across to people. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Apologies if it was a little bit sloppy, but yeah, that's everything. Changes comes out in the next, I don't know, I mean, I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but it should be out in July time. If not, month after. What's the month after July? August time, basically. There's the cover. Make sure to follow my Instagram and stuff, and keep tapped in, because that's where I kind of update everything. So yeah, now you know how to play the Hometown Cowboys and no cameras. Pretty sick, right? I noodled most of this album to success, so you know, amazing. So I will catch you guys in a bit. Stay tapped in, listen to the new music. I Don't Need is a banger. Listen to it. Peace out. I never say that. Let's not say that. Run it back. See ya.